Sagittarius. Hey, welcome to the weekly reading. Let's go. All right, Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs. Welcome into the weekly reading. Tiana Louise, intuitive consultant with Worth a Read, here to help you shine the inner light, right? Move through all of the illusions of this crazy, crazy world we are living in right now, particularly as it pertains to your twin flame soulmate connection. What is that looking like for you right now? What is that looking like under this Lionsgate energy that is happening this week? The Lionsgate portal, 8/8, August 8th, bringing in a bunch of cosmic energy, intense cosmic energy. The star Sirius aligning with Earth, illuminating so much for us, triggering, activating things potentially. Okay? So I want to see first how this energy is affecting you before we even look at the connection, Sagittarius. Let's just look at you. Let's see what's going on with you and your energy and how Sirius and the Lionsgate is influencing you at this time. Okay. Way showing. Oh, look, and it's a serious card. Way showing. Being shown the way. Showing others the way. Being a leader in some way. Right? All of that comes up for me. Your path being laid out before you. Things unfolding. Right? Maybe things are being illuminated for you in a major way at this time. Showing you how to move forward on your path. That's number 95 card, 9 plus 5, 14, right? In the traditional tarot, that's the devil energy, I believe. So maybe showing you the way out of some attachments, okay? This card is about enlightenment, evolving, having to heal some of your deepest fears. So definitely connected to devil energy, right? Any kind of resistance that you have walking your spiritual path coming up at this time. And, right, also understanding that even with all of that, you are very much a leader, right? And you are being asked to lean into your leadership qualities at this time. And man, is there ever a time on the planet that we need new leaders? Now, this is something that, you may be becoming more present to, but don't let that scare you, right? Being recognized as a leader, as a teacher, as a way shower, it does come with certain responsibilities, but don't doubt yourself. Don't doubt your ability to lead, right? This card, actually, in the guidebook, it says that the best leaders are those who actually don't want to lead, right? And they just simply lead by example. So is that you? Okay. Now, on the flip side, are you attached in some way to being a leader, Sagittarius? And is this something that is coming from a true desire to be of service, or an ego desire to be seen, to be known, to be recognized? And it's interesting, I actually journaled about that today, right? This desire that many of us hold of believing that we should be one way or the other, be more than what we are. Everybody wants to be a star these days, right? Everybody wants to have a huge following. Everybody wants to be recognized and acknowledged. And, maybe not everybody, but that's definitely more prevalent in our culture these days, in this social media culture that we live in. This could also be bringing up past life energy, where you were once a leader, and maybe that's why this desire lives in you so strongly. But, whatever it is, notice it. Notice it, because it's being illuminated in this Lionsgate energy. So, let's clarify that. And by the way, that deck is the Galactic Heritage cards, right? So each of the cards are connected to an extraterrestrial or starseed family, this one being the Syrians. So if that resonates for you in some way, take that. Could mean that you have Syrian ancestry or Syrian guides working with you at this time. Okay, so let's clarify this way showing energy. What does that mean for you in terms of your particular experience? Yeah, 7 of Cups, right? Trying to figure things out. Is this something that you really want to step into, right? Could be some illusions involved, right? That could suggest some ego desires. And then we have 6 of Inspiration, 6 of Wands. That's the victory card. That's one of the leadership cards. It's also a card of wanting to have success, wanting to be recognized, right? But making sure that those desires are not wrapped inside of our own egoic illusions of grandeur and, acknowledgement and seeking validation outside of oneself. Really being sure that we're coming from the place of service, right? With the 7 of Cups, it can be about, wanting, right? Wanting something, not even being sure what it looks like or being sure why we want it, but just knowing that we want it, right? It can be a deceptive energy. It can also create false expectations, right? Okay, because the desire for success is so strong. And then look, awakening. This is the World card in this deck. But I also see it tied into judgment, right? Enlightenment. Okay. The World card is very much about wanting to achieve and accomplish, right? But in that 7 of Cups energy, our intentions may be off. So you may really need to evaluate your intentions at this time, and ask yourself those questions. Do I want to lead? And if so, why? Why do I want to lead? What is my purpose? What is my true intent? And actually, no, that card in this deck, this is the Judgment card. Number 21 in this deck is the World card. That is the Judgment. So it's like a self-realization, waking up to your true desires for success, your true intentions, coming out of the illusion of it, right? And it may even be, like a shadow part of yourself that you have not seen or have, repressed, right? Could also have to do with doubting oneself, doubting the ability to really step up and be a leader. Whatever that is for you, you really want to look at that. Let's look at what lessons this is tied to for you. To do that, we are going to use the Soul Journey Lessons card, which are right here. What is this energy showing you as you look at how you can show others? What is this, energy showing you about your ability to step up and lead your way, show up? Yeah, so there's some challenges around it. It says, I accept the challenges. I accept that challenges are the best way to learn. Okay, so it's not going to be easy, right? The path may not just be laid out nice and neatly for you, right? You have to go through some things, right? And leaders are those who are willing to put themselves intentionally in the face of adversity. And so that maybe something that you're dealing with right now, maybe in your home life, maybe in your work life, right? But it's really about getting clear on your purpose, okay? And maybe that in itself has presented some adversity to you, right? Really trying different things, seeing where you fit in, seeing what works, right? With this Seven of Cups, you may even be kind of throwing things up against the wall, seeing what's going to stick. But don't get down on yourself about this. The goal is to really lean into your purpose, solidify your purpose, figure out what it is you are here to do and commit to that. Be devoted to that. And look, indecision, right? Using your intuition in all aspects of life to decide what your purpose is, no matter, you know, what it is you're willing to face. And here's the deal with the energy going on in the world today. I might also be inclined to believe that you may have the desire to take up a cause around some sort of challenging issue, some issue that is wrapped in adversity, right? And, you know, trying to decide if this is really your purpose to get involved in this way, to take up this cause, right? And question whether or not you could really be, you know, authentic, number one, effective, number two, and successful, number three, right? I feel all of that is coming up for you right now in this Lion's Gate, okay? So, why don't we do this? Why don't we pull an advice card from the Work Your Light Oracle to see what your guides have to say around this for you? How do they want you to work your light with this? Transformation. Things are changing at a cellular level, deep healing. So being willing to change, to grow, to evolve, and leaning into what that looks like, that's where you will find the answers. Move toward whatever it is that's calling you and inviting you into a major transformation, a major shift, as well as the healing of your own energies. There's something about this adversity, something about stepping into this cause, this whatever this is, it's going to transform you and at the same time transform other people, right? And so that's how you know it's the right thing for you to lean into. But you know, deep healing is never easy. It comes as a result of major shifting, major movement. You know, large things having to shift, grow, and evolve, right? I keep being reminded of the caterpillar, right? The caterpillar that turns into a butterfly. So I always imagine that cannot be a pleasant process. I mean, it's a major transformation to go from this little fuzzy little worm little thing with all these legs to this, you know, small creature with these humongous, beautiful wings that, you know, you went from being able to crawl to not walk, but crawl to fly. Can you imagine? And being tucked into this cocoon for however long it takes for that process to occur and not really knowing what's happening. You just know that this has been part of the natural evolution of you, right? And you just have to go with it, and now you're stuck, trapped into this cocoon. Can you imagine that? Kind of like how we've been trapped in our homes suddenly, right? People have been going crazy behind that, like being stuck in a cocoon and then coming out of it one day with these wings, and you just intuitively know how to fly, right? That kind of transformation, right? That's something that happens at a cellular level, like this card says, literally your DNA changing, okay? So if it feels like that, if that's what you're up to, then you know you're moving in the right direction. Make some decisions though, and you do that by getting clear on your purpose and getting clear that yes, adversity is present. And so the best thing you could do is get clearing your emotional body, and the way you're going to do that is coming out of this indecision and leaning into your own self-realization, enlightenment, awakening, okay? Trusting yourself. So that's your energy, Sagittarius, okay? Wanted to put that message at the top for you on Lionsgate, because here's the deal. Your connection is important, right? Yes, it is. But you are more important. You are the most important. So I want to make sure I take care of you first. Get you thinking about you and what's needed for you. Now that we are clear on that, let's look at how this Lionsgate energy is affecting your connection, your twin flame, soulmate connection. What's going on with that energy right now? How is Lionsgate impacting it, right? Because I've been feeling this energy for about 2 weeks now. I always feel things earlier than many people, sometimes even a month in advance. But let's see, how is the energy between you and your person being affected? Ah, look at that, holographic healing. This is Pleiadian energy, another star family. And this affects your future, right? This talks about our consciousness, ourselves, like knowing ourselves as holograms. And with that understanding, knowing that the work we do on ourselves now does not only heal us in the now, but it heals us across all time and space, right? So the healing you do at 35 heals your 7-year-old self and heals your 87-year-old self. Okay? Kind of cool. What that has to do with you and your person at this time, I feel like you guys are healing past life and future life energies. Okay? In addition to healing your now. Okay? This is about moving from the 3rd density into the 4th and 5th densities, right? And this card normally comes up for people who are in the healing arts, who consider themselves healers of some kind, right? And this card reminds you to not only know yourself in this way, but know that the work you do, right, allows you to heal on the whole, like heal the whole person. Like, you know, not just in separate parts, not just, okay, I healed my heart and now I got to heal my leg. No, healing my leg is healing my heart. Healing my heart is healing my leg, right? Like not looking at the self as separate, looking at it as a whole entity. And I feel like that's how you have to look at this connection. There's no separation between you and this person. You guys are one whole self, okay? And your healing affects the whole being, right? The whole being of the relationship. So you have to look at the whole picture, right? And see the whole picture through unity, not separation. Okay. So let's clarify this energy between you and your person. Okay, so we have justice. Yeah, wholeness, restoration, balance, cause and effect, right? This is Libra energy. So Sagittarius, maybe your person is a Libra or has a significant Libra placement in their chart. This could pertain to you as well. Maybe you have some heavy Libra placements, but this also talks about, you know, making the decision, deciding to heal, the conscious choice. And why does that need to happen? Because there's been some hurt and pain, right? There's been a painful ending of some sort, right? It's led to some insight, right? But it has not felt good. And so having to right that wrong involves making a conscious choice to heal the past, present, and future all at the same time, and understanding that it can happen at the same time. And look at that, Page of Swords. This is a new way of thinking, though, You haven't been thinking in this way. Having to level up your thinking in this way. It's what the Lion's Gate is offering you right now. So I really feel like unity consciousness is the lesson here for you, Sagittarius. Okay? Right? Healing yourself across all space and time. So let's look at your person's energy and your energy. So what's their energy toward the connection right now? Okay, so somebody's a little anxious, somebody's a little worried, right? That's their energy. What's your energy? And maybe this is where the anxiousness is coming from. There's some sort of storm on the horizon, conflict, difficulty, anxiety, right? To me, this is the Tower card, right? If this were a tarot deck, this would be the Tower card. A storm coming through. But the good news is, right? Storms they clear things out. Storms clear things out. I think I'm saying that right. Storms have the ability to clear things, right? And then what happens after a major storm? The sun comes out. Okay? And at the bottom of the deck, we have the door to spirit. So I feel like there's an awakening happening. What does all this mean? What does spirit want you to do with this energy? How should you respond? What's the potential outcomes for you moving forward in the future with this person? All of that we will take a look at in the extended reading. How do you get the extended reading? Well, you go down into the description box below and you click the extended reading link. It'll take you right where you need to go, and I will be there waiting for you. But before you go, make sure you like this video, subscribe to my channel if you don't already, so we can keep connecting, and I will see you in the extended reading. Peace.